Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Invective Menace here. Today I'm bringing you a brand new video. Today I'm bringing you a video on Infinite Warfare. Hopefully you guys like the footage in the background. I obviously completely went off in this game. You guys are going to see the gameplay is absolutely amazing. Personally, I think the game is great. You know, obviously Infinite Warfare, it had a lot of controversy and everything around it, so hopefully you guys enjoyed the video in the background and everything. Obviously I went completely off, but first of all, leave a like, subscribe. Hopefully you guys enjoy the content that's coming out on my channel and everything. I'll be bringing you plenty more soon. But anyways, let's get straight into this video. Infinite Warfare, what do I think? My first impressions and thoughts. Now, before Infinite Warfare came out, when it was before it officially came out, the trailer for the game got so much hate and so much dislike that people were instantly put off to the game without even playing it. As soon as they saw our boost jumps in the game, although Black Ops 3 was already out and that game's just congested with boost jumping and everything, they instantly thought, oh, it's another boost jumping Call of Duty, we don't want to play it, don't want anything to do with it. And they found out that Modern Warfare was coming out with Infinite Warfare. Obviously Modern Warfare is very beloved Call of Duty, very old school Call of Duty. It's the most basic a Call of Duty can be. It's the original, you know, it's one of the older Call of Duties, and it plays completely differently from Infinite Warfare. But I'm going to tell you this much, I've been playing Call of Duty Modern Warfare and I've played Infinite Warfare, and you can honestly just swap between games and have a great time playing both games. This game has got too much flack, it's got too much hatred for no reason. The game, I personally think, is great. It's very smooth. It runs very well. There's no issues with the game itself. Like the score streaks are fine. The guns are well balanced. The guns are quite strong as well. The rigs, which are the specialists in this game, there's none that are overpowered that I can actually think of. They're all pretty useful. They all have their own special traits. You got a few special weapons and everything for them, but it's not, you don't get any overpowered rig. You know, you can definitely take each of them out. Then there's nothing overpowered in the game really, and the score streaks are quite well balanced. I do think one or two of them could be a bit stronger, but I personally think that game's very good. Personally, in there, what I think is maybe they should add one score streak to the game. I mean, they don't really have anything like the Blackbird, the SR-71, the Orbital VSAT, a kill streak that lets you know where all the enemy players are. And they do have an advanced UAV in this game, which I personally think needs a bit of a buff. At the moment, it doesn't stop ghost players from, you know, doing what they're doing. I personally think if you get a score streak, especially one that's worth 11,000 points, that's 10 to 11 kills, you should be able to see everyone on the map, even those players that are using ghosts. So I personally think advanced UAV should probably get a little bit of a buff in this game, but everything else seems pretty well balanced. The guns are great. The guns are great. There's a lot of familiar weapons. The weapon I'm using in the gameplay in the background that you're seeing right now is the FHR, and I'm using the epic variant, which is the FHR WINDFALL. What this weapon lets me do is it lets me basically get a small amount of health back after every kill that I get. So it requires me to get a kill, but I get a small amount of health back, and it goes great with the Merc rig, which basically has infusion, which means health regeneration is a little bit quicker. So I'm getting quick health regeneration, so I can pop in and out of gunfights no problem, and just keep going. It's great. It works great together. I'm using so the FHR is a very similar weapon to the P90 or the Weevil from Black Ops 3, so it's very similar to that. I'm using it with a suppressor. Great weapon. And there are a few other weapons in this game that are very familiar. They've got the Ripper Bat from Call of Duty Ghosts. That's an elite variant. You can also get the RPR Evo, very similar. The SMGs in this game are quite well balanced. SMGs do lack some range compared to the assault rifles. You'll definitely notice that, but they can definitely still take a person out, no problem. As you can see on screen, I'm using a kill streak, the T.H.O.R. This is very similar to the Lodestar or I'd say the Reaper or the AC-130. Definitely very similar to it. One gripe I do have with this game is some of the maps aren't that killstreak friendly. Like back in Modern Warfare 3, you used to have maps which would have open windows and everything, and you'd be able to shoot rockets straight through them. As you see on this map, I'm trying to shoot a rocket straight through that window, and it doesn't really work out to kill the person on the inside. So that's one thing that I wish they would have done, make the maps a bit more open so you could really throw your kill streaks in. But good thing is the spawns are on the outside and everything, you know, they don't really spawn inside, so I can still, you know, just go to town with them, just completely destroy them. But yeah, I had a great game this game, and honestly, I'm having great games every game. Every game plays out pretty smooth. There is a few connection lag issues, but the game doesn't clearly show it. Instead, you get randomly kicked out of a lobby, or you know, some crazy stuff will happen. A lot of the times I've been trying to join one of my friends who's online, and they basically live in the same city as me, and I can join someone that lives in the United States quicker than I can join my friend who's online. And his nat type is sometimes moderate, and sometimes it goes strict, but then it goes moderate again, and I find it hard to join. So maybe there's a little bit of problem with the connections based on the servers. I don't know, but mostly the game runs really smooth. Honestly, it's not that bad. I can go ahead and play Call of Duty Modern Warfare Remastered, and then I can jump back onto this, and I can feel like, yeah, still a smooth game. I can still keep going. And Modern Warfare Remastered is a great game. I'll be making a video on that soon, so definitely check out my channel. That's coming up. But anyways, my overall on this game, my opinions, my thoughts. Let's give it a final verdict. I think it's a good game. It's a great game, actually. It's a great game. It's the best out of all the boost jumping games. Advanced Warfare was the worst. Black Ops 3, I thought there was a bit too many overpowered things, especially with the specialists and everything. But it was a decent game, Black Ops 3, but not my top end. For zombies, definitely Black Ops 3 was the greatest, amazing zombies experience. Zombies in this game, very fun, very laughable, you know, it's a bit silly, but it's definitely a good zombies. They got a lot of stuff going on there, so they definitely done a great job with this game. It honestly didn't deserve the amount of hatred it got. I don't know why it got that much hatred, but it honestly never deserved that hatred. This game is great. All I'm saying to those people that are still hating or that don't want to play this game, listen, you've got Call of Duty Modern Warfare and you're playing that and you're ignoring this game. I honestly think that people should give this game a go. You know, you might like it, you might hate it, at least give it a go, you know, give it a chance. I personally think everyone will enjoy this game. Just give it a go. The boost jumping in and all that ain't that annoying in this game, honestly, it isn't. And by now you'll probably be used to it from all the stuff that's been going on with Black Ops 3 and everything. Anyways guys, that's Invective Menace. Make sure that you like, subscribe, stay in tune for my channel. There's going to be more videos coming out soon. Hopefully you guys enjoy this content. I was completely going off in this game, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace out.
Mission accomplished. A good day's work. Mission received. Too bad for the enemy.